like something alive, like a gift being revealed, smooth.
In a quiet clearing, beneath the wide African sky, an old Hadzabe grandmother sat beside a small fire. Her grandchildren gathered close. The night was calm, and the sounds of nature, crickets, distant birds, and rustling leaves filled the air. The grandmother's voice was gentle, but serious. "My children," she began, "I am no longer as strong as I once was. My legs are slow, and my eyes do not see as far. Soon, you must learn to watch over yourselves and each other." The children leaned closer, sensing the weight of her words. "There is something you must never forget," she continued. "Long ago, before you were born, our land was the same as it is now. Beautiful, full of life, full of food, but it was also dangerous." She paused, letting the fire crackle. "There was a lion, a great one. We called him Leon. He was clever, patient, and strong. He did not fear people like other animals do." The youngest child whispered, "What did he do, grandmother?" The grandmother's eyes reflected the firelight. "Leon took my father. Then, seasons later, he took my mother. And even my grandfather, who was the strongest hunter of our people. Leon took him too." The children gasped softly, holding on to each other. "That is why I tell you this," she said firmly. "Nature is beautiful. It gives us water, food, and life, but it does not belong to us. We are part of it, and we must respect it." She looked at each child one by one. "When you walk in the bush, walk together. When you hear silence where there should be sound, be alert. When you see tracks, understand their story, and never think you are stronger than the wild." The fire flickered lower. "But most important," she said, her voice softening again, "take care of each other. We survive because we stay together. We listen, we learn, we protect one another." The children nodded quietly. Above them, the stars stretched across the sky, ancient and watchful. And in the distance, carried by the wind, came the faint echo of a lion's call, reminding them that the grandmother's story was not just about the past, but about the world they still lived in. The fire burned low and steady, its orange glow lighting the faces of the children gathered around their grandmother. The night felt bigger somehow, as if the darkness itself was listening. The old woman shifted slightly, wrapping her shawl tighter around her shoulders. Her voice came slowly, like footsteps on dry earth. "My children, listen carefully. This story is not just a story. It is our memory. It is how we stay alive." The wind moved through the trees, and somewhere far away, a hyena laughed. "When I was young," she continued, "I ran faster than all the other girls. I could follow tracks across hard ground. I could climb trees and carry water without resting. I believed I was strong." She gave a small, quiet smile. "But the land teaches all of us the same lesson. No one is stronger than nature." The children sat still, their eyes wide. In those days, our people moved often. We followed the animals, the honey, the water. The land was generous. We ate well. We laughed much. She paused and stared into the fire. But there was a lion, not like the others. Leon, one child whispered. Yes, she said softly, Leon. The name seemed to settle into the night. He was not just strong, he was patient. He watched, he learned us. The grandmother drew a line in the dust with a stick. Most lions hunt and leave. They fear people, fire, noise. But Leon, he did not. He came close, too close. The fire cracked loudly, making one of the younger children jump. My father was the first, she said. The children leaned in. He was a hunter, brave, careful. One morning, he went out before the sun rose. He saw tracks, but he thought they were old. He did not see Leon watching from the grass. Her voice lowered. He never came back. The children held their breath. We searched, we called his name, but the bush does not always give back what it takes. A long silence followed. After that, she continued. We became more careful. We stayed closer together. We kept the fires burning at night. She looked up at the stars, but Leon was still there. Her hand trembled slightly as she spoke. My mother. She was gathering berries with other women. They were talking, laughing for a moment. They forgot to watch. Just a moment. The grandmother closed her eyes briefly. That was enough. The children shifted closer to each other. And my grandfather, she said, her voice tightening. He was the strongest of us all. A great hunter, he said. I will find this lion. I will end this fear. She shook her head slowly. He tracked Leon for days. He followed him across dry riverbeds, through tall grass, into the hills. The fire dimmed slightly as the woods settled. But Leon was not just strong, he was clever. She looked at the children again, her gaze sharp despite her age. The hunter became the hunted. No one spoke.
Semia.
Next Hadzabe story. Little Tuya Tuya sat quietly beside the fire, holding a small stick and tracing circles in the ash. The grandmother's words still echoed in her mind. The land speaks. You must learn to listen. The night was calm, but Tuya Tuya felt something different in the air. Grandmother, she asked softly, how do we know when danger is near? The old woman looked at her with calm eyes. You do not always see danger first, she replied. Sometimes you hear it or feel it. She pointed toward the trees. Listen. The children became silent. At first they heard nothing. Then slowly, the usual night sounds changed. The insects grew quiet. The birds stopped calling. Tuyetue's heart began to beat faster. "Do you feel it?" the grandmother asked. Tuyetue nodded. "Yes, it feels empty." The grandmother nodded. "That emptiness is a warning." From the distance, a branch snapped. All the children turned their heads at once. The grandmother did not move quickly. She simply stood up and said calmly, "Stay close. Do not run. Do not panic." The fire was strengthened, the flames rising higher. The light pushed back the darkness. Tuyetue stayed close to the others, remembering the lesson. Not strength, not speed, awareness. The sounds of the night slowly returned again. Crickets, wind, distant movement. The danger, whatever it was, passed by unseen. Tuyetue looked up at her grandmother. "I understand now," she whispered. The grandmother smiled. "You are learning." And in that moment, Tuyetue realized something important. In the wild, survival was not only about hunting or running. It was about listening, staying together, and respecting the balance of nature. Next story. Little Tuyetue and the morning tracks. Before the sun rose, little Tuyetue woke up to the soft movement of the camp. The fire was still warm, and the air carried a cool morning breeze. She noticed her grandmother already awake, looking at the ground near the edge of the camp. "Grandmother," Tuyetue asked, rubbing her eyes, "why do you wake up so early?" The old woman pointed to the ground. "Because the land leaves messages while we sleep." Tuyetue walked closer and looked down. In the soft soil, there were fresh tracks, clear and deep. "Are these animal tracks?" she asked. The grandmother nodded slowly. "Yes, and they tell a story." Tuyetue knelt down, studying them carefully. Which animal made them? The grandmother crouched beside her. "Look at the shape, the size, the distance between steps." Tuyetue followed the marks with her fingers. "They are large and heavy, walking close to our camp." The grandmother's voice became serious. "Very good. And what does that mean?" Tuyetue thought for a moment. "It means something strong passed by here while we were sleeping." The grandmother nodded again. "Exactly, not all danger comes loudly, some pass quietly." Tuyetue looked around nervously. "Is it still here?" The grandmother smiled gently. "We do not know, but we prepare, we observe, and we stay together." She stood up and called the others. "Look at the ground before you step, learn what walks around you. The land will guide you if you pay attention." The children gathered, studying the tracks, learning how to read the silent language of the earth. Tuyetue felt something new inside her, not fear, but awareness. She understood now. In their world, survival was not just about strength or speed. It was about noticing the small signs others might miss, and respecting the unseen stories written all around them in the wild.
The house that stole her freedom. The truth behind Tuya Tuya's story. The first time the house opened, people said it was a miracle. Its wide doors unfolded like something alive. Like a gift being revealed, smooth white walls reflected the sun. And its glass window showed a version of life that looked clean, organized, and, most importantly, better. From the outside, it looked like hope. But Tuya Tuya would later understand. Not everything that opens is meant to be opened. Some things, like Pandora's box, carry more than they promise. Before the house, there was no need to explain life. Tuya Tuya woke with the light, not a clock. She moved with her family across the land, not because someone told her to, but because that was how life flowed. Food was gathered, not scheduled. Laughter came freely, not when a camera was ready. No one watched. No one judged. No one edited. Life simply existed. And it was enough. When the old lady returned for the second time, everything changed faster. This time, she didn't just talk about helping. She talked about growth, about building something bigger, about sharing the story with the world. "We can do more now," she said, her voice brighter, sharper. "People care, they want to support you." Tuya Tuya didn't fully understand what that meant, but she noticed the difference in tone. The kindness was still there, but it had direction now, purpose, urgency. Soon, more people arrived, more equipment, more plans. The house became busier than ever. Inside, it no longer felt like a quiet place. It felt like a center of activity. Voices echoing, footsteps moving quickly, cameras being set up again and again. Today we film cooking. Tomorrow we film hunting. Next week we film daily life. Daily life. The words felt strange. How could life be daily if it was planned days ahead? At first, Tuya Tuya tried to live as she always had. But the camera followed. If she walked outside, someone adjusted the angle. If she spoke, someone asked her to repeat it. If she laughed, someone said, "Wait, do that again." Her life was no longer just happening. It was being captured, then corrected, then captured again. The old lady was careful. She didn't let strangers come too close anymore. If tourists tried to take photos, she would step in immediately. No pictures. She would say, "This is private. This is respectful." But respect, in her hands, had a different meaning. Only her team could film. Only her version could be seen. And the more control she had, the more the story changed. Online, everything looked perfect. The video showed a peaceful life, a strong family, a beautiful connection to nature. And always, somewhere in the background, the house, clean, helpful, present. People watched and felt something. Emotion, curiosity, sometimes guilt. And they responded the only way they knew how. They sent money. We are helping them grow. the old lady would say, smiling at the screen. But Tuya began to notice something. The money didn't change her freedom. It changed the expectations. More views meant more filming. More filming meant less rest. Less rest meant less life that wasn't watched. One afternoon, Tuya tried to leave early with her family to follow the old paths they used to walk. But a voice called her back. Not yet. We need you for one more scene. One more scene. It sounded small, but those small moments began to build into something heavy. She stayed. The house started to feel different. Its walls, once just walls, began to feel like boundaries. Not locked, but limiting. She could still step outside, but not without being called back. She could still speak, but not without being guided. She could still live, but not without being seen. At night, Tuya began to notice the silence inside herself. Not the peaceful silence of the land, but a quiet confusion. When no one was watching, and when someone was watching, was she still herself? The old lady never spoke about control. She spoke about opportunity, about impact, about the importance of sharing this culture with the world. But culture, Tuya realized, is not something you perform. It is something you live. And once it becomes performance, something begins to disappear. One evening, Tuya sat just outside the house watching the horizon. The sky stretched endlessly just like before. Nothing in the world had changed, only her place with it. Behind her, the house glowed softly, alive with movement and plans and ideas. In front of her, the world remained open, untouched, waiting. Someone watched a video of the world and felt inspired. They shared. They donated. They believed they were helping. And maybe, in some way, they were. They did not see the full truth. They did not see the moments that weren't filmed. The hesitation before a smile.
Saka mate asem. Mate asem na salat bisa Talutena aku ya ko internet ani apa kate ta she proko Koi ya. Ya ani ya tu kena tu ma ato atina. Intena kote. Abo ko such a child. Banana kwa isha. Kenya te kai tu ne iya. Kuno be atane pre. Ata. Taku ya. Ai ko wine ko ni kai ko. Ono ozo tamana ko. Kau tai to. O ma saka Allah. Saka be bito mane na abi maja. Ono ko kai ya ke. Ono ko no. Chukwa ya to ono akata. Allah ni. Aba ko tamantane. Aba ya. Suchate su kubi suchate. Kwa pe kapena tu. Wa chacho amo.
Look what the Hadzabe hunter hunts for New Year food, a real-life jungle story. As the world prepares to welcome a new year with fireworks, cities, celebrations, and modern traditions, deep in the African wilderness, the Hadzabe people prepare in their own powerful and beautiful way through courage, unity, and the ancient art of survival. Before sunrise, the Hadzabe hunter steps into the silent jungle with his bow and arrows, carrying not only tradition, but responsibility. Every step he takes is guided by skills taught by elders, knowledge passed down for generations, and deep respect for nature. This isn't just hunting for food. It's love for family. It's protection for the tribe. It's culture, survival, and honor. The journey is not easy. The jungle is unpredictable. The terrain is harsh. But with patience, strength, and determination, the hunter continues. Hours pass, tracking footsteps, reading nature, listening to the wind, watching every movement. Then finally success. The hunter returns proudly, bringing back food to share with everyone. And when he reaches the tribe, smiles appear, children cheer, women celebrate, elders bless the moment. The new year is welcomed not with noise, but with gratitude, community, happiness, and delicious food cooked over the fire. This is the true meaning of New Year for the Hadzabe tribe, not luxury, not fancy parties, but togetherness, survival, love, and respect for nature. A powerful reminder that happiness doesn't come from what we have, but from who we share life with. Don't forget to like, share, and enjoy this beautiful piece of real African life. As the new year approaches, cities around the world prepare with parties, fireworks, music, and noise. But deep inside the African wilderness, the Hadzabe tribe celebrates in the most meaningful and beautiful way with nature, family, unity, and food cooked straight from the heart of the jungle. It all begins with the Hadzabe hunter stepping into
okay. Ako mana sekali otak obe mana lalam kon atus ata ko ata
we are here, we belong, not above, not below. Fire circle, people circle, old ones hum, young ones here. Savannah gives, Savannah takes, Savannah remembers every step. Zebra pass, giraffe walk, antelope run, lion wait, eyes in grass, ears in dark. Every life knows another. We do not own, we do not rule, we follow paths already written. Morning hunt, night return, hands empty, hands full. Strength sinew, gift from tree, gift from beast, animal running.
Ikana ina mezua fe.
Ta kwa ta bukitita atone.
Kana tawa ina na. Mezua ko na ba na asina ta na kikisoli ko. Wente.
Inga to busa jua de ba ko. Ale aya alafu. Maka obai kai.
Ale. Sama tak.
elders fade.
Eba bokotina. Ape onikina. Wewe.
Savannah State.
Thì qua con bé của là vào đấy.
Savannah breeze. We are here. We belong.
C'è man.
Ale.
Qua qua tận.
Ale.
Đấy, biết chồng quê là cô là. Chết.
Saka kameta.
Baka. Bakayo, bakayo, ako bakabami pa.
Bicho, ale.
Tutina, tubiya, bakayo, ikako,
Ale. Ale.
ikako, iyako makewe, ata ya shamo to, ata ya gembo to.
Si te tao la tena unu.
Mango manje masanga udo. Sili mango udo. Hadzabe udo dia udo. Hadzabe udo. Hadzabe udo.
Ale.
Hadzabe meda. Hadzabe meda. Hadzabe udo dia.
Paka mama.
Ale em nak kata kau tak ni nak subuh bila nak. Bicho amela tak ni nak. Ah, si daya ja. Ida tak kai aksina tak tuti kau no. Kalau kau tak tua ya tak kufatan aula.
Khoảng qua mà thay tao một đi bậc. Thế là thế tu, thế là mà số đồ nó có, thế là thế.
Jadi bagi kau nak bagi.
Thế là thế.
Ai, jadi bagi kau bekon dah mana kita baca baca kau ikan jadi macam.
Ta cái nào có cái đấy.
Kumiga kuchi. Sinukote ha. Sinukote ama. Coba atuh. Seperti
Tamba sinabi. Laka. Shakai. Tata. Laka shakai. Shakai wala gimana? Shakai ako ne umona ko dako shakai ta manako. Kwa dako Shakai. Shakai ama nama koko. Thay ta quỷ Shakai. Shakai ni ta na shakai ni ta. Ika iya pe kwani ulama ko bena ta ko Hadzabe. Aku. Ikat Nah.